I'm Ann Swanson, and I coordinate the International Baccalaureate program at Minnetonka High School. Our students have been doing the Yanapanakuy experience now for 3, probably even maybe 4 years. They have enjoyed their experiences immensely, but beyond that enjoyment, what they've gotten from their experiences really does last a lifetime. The students travel to Peru. They spend a couple of days really just acclimating to the city and to the world that they've entered that is different from the world at home. Then they also work with the students, with the children at the orphanage, painting, building structures, really living with the students as much as possible at the orphanage school. And then they, at the same time, are spending time with their host families. Our students at Minnetonka report that these experiences with the students from the orphanage as well as their host families are in fact life-changing. They understand much more about the range of human experience beyond our fairly insular experiences here in the state of Minnesota. We're a pretty homogeneous group, and our students really do want and need those experiences beyond the state of Minnesota to understand the realm, the range of human experience in the world today. So our students spending their time with the orphanage students become much more aware of what life is like elsewhere in the world. The students at Minnetonka also will fundraise as well as collect a variety of materials to bring to the orphanage school. This past year, the students have been collecting office products and other kinds of school supplies so that the children in the orphanage school have more supplies with which to complete their schooling. Our students enjoy those kinds of experiences, thinking about what others would need, and also thinking about the usefulness of the things that they have in their lives beyond what they think of as far as their usefulness. In other words, our students think about their own materials, their own stuff of life in different ways when they recognize that others really can in fact use what they or their friends might cast off. I do think that that helps them understand that they can get by, that they can have a life that is meaningful and rich without a lot of new stuff around them all the time. When our students finish their work in the orphanage, and when they are done with their host family experiences, they then proceed to Cusco and the climbing of Machu Picchu. That is another, again, really almost life-changing experience for our students. For many of them, they've never been at an altitude that requires that they consider their own health and pay attention to their own bodily signals in quite as detailed a way as they need to when they're in Cusco. The students just absolutely enjoy, again, that opportunity to dive into a different culture, into a different place, and understand more about how people live across the world, what their lives are like, what's most important to them. The climbing of Machu Picchu, the experiences of the Heavenly Valley are the kinds of activities that, again, our students don't have the opportunity to experience here in Minnesota. We are the land of prairie, and so just having the opportunity to see and be in the mountains is for some of our students the first time they've had that opportunity. The ruins at Machu Picchu are breathtaking, and our students are really captivated beyond what they thought might be possible by being in and amongst the ruins that indicate, that show evidence of cultures that have existed much before our own. Again, it connects our students to the larger world, to a history that they really might not have experienced before. After Machu Picchu, after Cusco, there is the coming back into the main city, and then the experience, the last night's reflective dinner and time where the students have the opportunity to say to one another what they've experienced and what they'll carry with them beyond the time that they've had in Peru. And our students again report just absolutely loving that experience in the with that celebratory final dinner. It is the opportunity through a celebration and through a ritual to fully take in and to make permanent those changes that they would wish to see in themselves. Then it's home. And a bit more of the summer in which to re-enter the worlds that they've been a part of before. But again, our students are changed by their experiences in Peru. One of the things that I love about working with Leanne and her company and her host families is the opportunity to, the absolute assurance that if there's anything that happens that is difficult, if there are just unexpected experiences, unexpected complications that occur during a trip, Leanne and her husband Yaz are just right there with us, with the teachers, figuring out, well, what do we do next? What are the next things that need to happen in order to make sure that things keep moving with the trip and the students have the best experience possible. It's not to say that, of course, that hardly ever happens, but, things happen. And it's good to have the experiences and the wealth of experience of Leanne and Yaz and their host families. Yanapanakuy has been and will continue to be a fixture of our Spanish program within our International IB Diploma program. Our students wouldn't have it any other way.